During intermission, you had an opportunity to put your ballot in the nice yellow box that Rich has here, because we're going to start things off by drawing for that gift certificate to Jack's Family Restaurant. 2 certificates. Do we make 2 draws, or they get 2 draws? Okay, we've got 2 winners that we'll have this afternoon. So, we have all the ballots here. We're ready to go. Let's see. Would you like to do me a favor? No, right in front of you. Would you like to come up and draw? Would you do that for me? Come on up. Come on up on stage. You come up and be our helper today. We have 2 draws to make, so you'll make the first one and I'll announce the name, and then you'll make a second one. How's that? Okay. There you go. You draw the first winner.
No looking.
Go ahead, pick. There we go. All right, we have our first winner. And the first winner is Carolyn Martin Day. Martin Day? Where is she? There you are. And our second winner is Brenda Churchton. Where's Brenda? Not side by side. Could our winners wave their hands again, because Rich will deliver your prizes to you. There you go, one right in front of the other. Thank you for drawing for us today. Thank you for doing that. We have one more draw. This is for the 50-50 tickets that were also available. Do we know what the amount is?
$168.
$168 is the 50-50 prize. Do you want to do one more draw? You were looking at me. Come on up. You can do. You're doing a good job at this. Come on up. This is for the big money, $168. So get your tickets ready.
Can you read out the number? Nice big voice.
5400842.
5400842. Did I get it right? Whose is it? I didn't even see who it was. There we go. Thank you for doing that. That's awesome. I'm meeting old friends at the same time. Well, to kick off our second half, you are in for a treat this afternoon.
Actually, I was talking to Raz.
Oh, Raz, okay.
Raz Daz, yes.
Yes?
And he said he wanted to finish the magic trick that he started in the first half. He didn't get a chance to finish it. Does anyone want to see it?
Okay.
No one called in.
All right, is Raz around? Raz Daz, where are you?
Yep, Raz, he said he's going to come in the back. Raz, come on in.
Come on in, Raz. Oh.
Location. Okay, we're going to finish that little trick there. And our resident photographer here, I have a hat for it. Our photo person. Now he's our little TV. Okay, now, you want to get your card. You want to look at your card. You put them on your forehead. Okay. Or are you on your forehead already? Well, just take the card. that better? Okay, sorry about that. Okay, I'm going to try and think of what the card was. Oh, man, it's coming. Ace of diamonds. Who has the ace of diamonds? Jim, right over here. This lady right here. Come on over and take a picture. Look at that. And you remembered it. Of course. Take a picture. And what's your first name? Gail. There's Gail. Okay, thank you, Gail. Ace of spades. Ace of spades. Wow. And what's your first name? Natalie? Jim, you want to take your picture there? There you go. Okay, thank you very much, Natalie. Good that you remembered that. Okay. It's coming to me. King of clubs. King. Wow. You remembered it. And what's your first name? Lois. Take a picture, Lois. Eh? Thank you. Thank you for finishing this trick for me. Would you like to continue, Susan? I think I'm done.
You're all done now, Raz? Okay.
Thank you.
Well, that was your first treat for the second half. Our next group is going to be a musical treat for you. They're known as Mixology, and they're a new Kitchener-Waterloo a cappella group drawing talented singers from as far as London, Stratford, and Orangeville, and as close as right here in Waterloo region. Mixology was born this past fall, just in 2018, and premiered at the opening ceremonies of KW Oktoberfest. They've been performing ever since. This group sings everything from jazz vocals and contemporary a cappella to close harmony barbershop songs, which they'll be taking to competition. Mixology's singers are music majors and music teachers alike, musical theater actors, chorus directors, as well as singers from live bands, top quartets, choruses, and choirs. And they do have auditions coming up in July. So if you'd like to find out more, check them out on the web at mixologyacapella.com. Please welcome Mixology.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for. Been searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor. It's fire, it's freedom, it's flooding open. It's the preacher in the pulpit and your blind devotion. There's something breaking at the brick of every wall that's holding all that you know. So tell me, do you want to go where it's covered in all the colored lights? Where the runaways are running the night. Impossible comes true, it's taking over you. Oh, this is the greatest show. We light it up, we won't come down. And the sun can't stop us now. Watching it come true, it's taking over you. Oh, this is the greatest show.
Stumble through your days, got your head hung low, your sky's a shade of gray, like a zombie in a maze. You're asleep inside, but you can't shake awake. No more living in those shadows. You and me, we know how that goes. You can prove there's more to you. You cannot be afraid. Come alive, come alive. Go and light your light, let it burn so bright, reaching up to the sky, and it's open wide, you're electrified, and the world becomes a fantasy, and you're more than you could ever be, cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open, and you know you can't come back again to the world that you were living in, cause you're dreaming with your eyes wide open. So come alive.
You know I want you
It's not a secret I try to hide. I know you want me, so don't keep saying our hands are tied.
I know you're wondering why, because we're able to be just you and me within these walls. But when we go outside, you're gonna wake up and see that it was hopeless after all.
How do we rewrite the stars? Say you were made to be mine. Nothing can keep us apart, 'cause you are the one I was meant to find. It's up to you, and it's up to me. No one can say what we get to be. So how do we rewrite the stars, changing the world to be ours?
When the sharpest word's gonna cut me down, gonna send a flood, gonna drown him out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me, look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me, this is me. This is the greatest show.
Impossible comes true, it's taking over you. 'Cause everything you want is right in front of you. And you see the impossible is coming through. And the walls can't stop us now.
This is the greatest show.
This is the greatest show.
Thank you very much. My name is Chris Arnold. I'm the director of this wonderful group, Mixology. We come from the KW and surrounding area, and we like to sing all different kinds of genres of music. That last medley was a group of songs from The Greatest Showman. It happens to be my wife's favorite movie now, so I had to make sure that we got that into our repertoire. And the next couple of songs, that was actually has a lot of texture to it. At one point it goes up to 17 different parts in there. The next couple of songs that we're doing is a little bit simpler in texture. We have 2 songs coming up, 4 or 5-part songs. The next one is a song by Stevie Wonder, and it's got some great rhythms in the background, and it features the voices of each one of our vocal sections. And the song after that, it's got some beautiful, lush jazz harmonies.
Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Oh, isn't she precious? Isn't she precious? Less than one day. I never thought through all we'd be one as lovely as she. Isn't she lovely? Made from love.
Isn't she pretty? Truly the angels. Boy, I'm so happy.
We've been had and blessed, yes. I can't believe what
You
it's May 4th. It's an important day. Very significant in various different reasons. I looked this up. Today is apparently International Firefighters Day. Didn't know that before. Apparently it's Anti-Bullying Day. Good. This is a little bit obscure. It's Dave Brubeck Day. You know who Dave Brubeck is? Yep. He sang that song, he composed that song, Take 5, right? Really classic jazz thing, but it's weird in that it's got this time signature of 5/4. May 4th, 5/4. Yeah, whatever. It's a thing, apparently. Star Wars Day. I'm sure a lot of you knew that. May the 4th be with you. This hasn't anything to do with May 4th, but apparently the first Saturday in May is World Naked Gardening Day. I don't make this up, I just report the news. And it happens to also be my wedding anniversary today. So, some of these things I will be celebrating today. Some of these I won't. Anyways, that aside, the next couple of songs that we would like to sing for you. This next song is a fun swing tune from a show called Smash. And it's actually a song that we plan to take into barbershop competitions in the future. And that will be followed up by a song that talks about if we want to make a change in the world, first we need to make a change in ourselves.
Field was bright with clover. I saw the finish line. I started as a rover, and then victory was mine. I thought the race was over, but they just keep moving the line. They just keep moving the line. They cheered at my persistence, but prayed for my decline. The path of least resistance led to Hollywood and Vine. I tried to go the distance, but they just keep moving the line. Oh, I jumped all of the hurdles to break out of the pack. I started on the outside and then hit the inside track. I left the other fillies back at the starting gate. Was ready on my mark. I got to set to hurry up and wait. So talent and ambition won me a chance to shine. I aced the big audition, but it's raining on cloud 9. Can't beat the competition, 'cause they just keep moving the line. Keep moving the line. I handled every corner, each bump along the track. And when I saw the ribbon, well, there was no turning back. I won the photo finish. I posed for all the women. Before I got my trophy, well, the race began again. So I made friends with rejection. I straightened up my spine. I changed each imperfection till it's time to drink the wine. I toast to resurrection, 'cause they just keep moving the line. And I don't know why, but they just keep moving the line. Please give me some direction, 'cause they just keep moving the line. They're moving the line.
Gonna feel real good. Gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right.
As I turn up the collar on my favorite winter coat, the wind is blowing my mind.
See the kids in the street with not enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see their needs?
A summer's disregard, a broken bottle top, and a one-man soul.
We follow each other on the wind, you know.
'Cause they got nowhere to go. That's why I want you to know. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. No message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make a change.
I've been a victim of a selfish kind of love. It's time that I realize
There are some with no home, with not a nickel to loan. Could it be really me, pretending that we're not alone?
A widow deeply scarred, somebody's broken heart, and a washed up dream. They follow the pattern of the wind they see, 'cause they've got no place to be. That's why I'm starting with me. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. And no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make that change. I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. And no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make change. You can close it your mind. Make a change. Na 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 na.
Make that
Na na na.
change.
Na 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 na.
So how many of you all out there have a smartphone? And any of you? Any? Yeah? You have Facebook? You're on Facebook? Good. Get out your phone. Pull up your Facebook app. And do a search for Mixology Acapella. Once you find that, go in there, like that group. That's us. That's us up here. And it's not just self-serving, it's also because, we figure if you're here, you're probably fans of barbershop and a cappella and things like that, and we're going to be sending out notices about things that are happening that we are involved in and that other people are involved with, including Sing Festival. That's happening in Toronto. It's the last week of May, and we are going to be part of one of their events there. It's a week-long a cappella festival in Toronto. There's shows, there's workshops, there's all kinds of stuff that you can learn some great stuff about. We are going to be part of their mass choir event on Sunday, May 26th. And it's taking place at the youth theater, the Young People's Theater. That's what it's called. I knew something youth. Yeah, Young People's Theater down on Front Street in Toronto. So you may want to check that out. It's going to be a lot of fun. There is a youth a cappella camp happening in June 22nd. If you are a youth or know a youth who might like to sing, there are flyers, I'm pretty sure, out in the lobby. Is that right? Out in the lobby, advertising that event. Please let somebody here know, or go to that site and take a look at that and sign them up, because it's going to be a lot of fun. One day of of great barbershop a cappella fun for guys, girls, all of that. And finally, as was mentioned before, we are having auditions in July. So if you would love to join a group like this, we would love to hear from you. All right, so take a look at that site for more details. I want to say again, thank you very much for being here and allowing us to share our music with you. We've got one more song, a little ditty from Bruno Mars. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do.
This hit that ice cold, Michelle fight for that white gold. This one for them good girls, straight masterpieces, styling, wildin', living it up in the city. Got Chuck's song, we'll sing along. Gotta kiss myself, I'm so pretty. I'm too hot, I'm hot damn, yeah. Gold is too hot, I'm hot damn, yeah. Let me drag you on, too hot, I'm hot damn, yeah. Say my name, you know who I am. Too hot, I'm hot damn, yeah. I love that my girls hit you hallelujah, woo. Girls hit you hallelujah, woo. Girls hit you hallelujah, woo. It's Uptown Funk, gon' give it to you. It's Uptown Funk, gon' give it to you. It's Uptown Funk, gon' give it to you. Saturday night, we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch.
Hey, stop, wait a minute. Fill my cup, put some liquor in it.
Take a sip, sign the check.
Julio, get the stretch.
Right to Harlem, Hollywood, Jackson, Mississippi. If we show up, we gon' show out.
Smoother than a fresh car skipping.
Too hot, hot damn, yeah. Too hot, hot damn, yeah. Too hot, hot damn, yeah. Say my name, you know who I am. Too hot, hot damn, yeah. Girls hit you hallelujah, woo. Girls hit you hallelujah, woo. Girls hit you hallelujah, woo. It's Uptown Funk, gon' give it to you. It's Uptown Funk, gon' give it to you. It's Uptown Funk, gon' give it to you. Saturday night, we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch.
Hey,
ow!
do 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 do.
Uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. I said uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. I said uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. I said uptown, funk you up. Uptown, funk you up. Come on, dance, jump on it. If you're sexy, then flaunt it. If you're freaky, then own it. Don't brag about it, come show me. Come on, dance, jump on it. If you're sexy, then flaunt it. Saturday night, we in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Uptown, funk you up. 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 Uptown, funk you up.
Mixology, everyone. Thank you so much. Wow, under the direction of Chris Arnold. Thank you very much for joining us this afternoon. So wonderful. Well, if all of this music this afternoon is inspiring you to try your hand a little bit of music, maybe some barbershop music, the Twin City Harmonizers also want you to know that guests are welcome to join them at their regular practices too. They meet most Tuesday evenings at 7 p.m. upstairs at the Schwaben Club in Kitchener. They actually offer an orientation program over several weeks. Now, you don't have to decide to join them immediately, but they hope you do. Or if you have a friend who you think might be interested in finding out more about singing a cappella with this talented group, make sure you pass the invitation along to them too, because they would certainly love to have you join them. And don't they look a little cooler second time around without the jackets on? Being part of this chorus is a great thing, and it's certainly a wonderful way to hear the people sing.
Singing a song of angry men. It is the music of a people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drum, there is a world about to start when tomorrow comes. Will you join in our crusade? Who will be strong and stand with me? Beyond the barricade, is there a world you long to see? Then join in the fight that will give you the right to be free. Do you hear the people sing, singing the song of angry men? It is the music of the people who will not be slaves again. When the beating of your heart echoes the beating of the drum, there is a life about to start when tomorrow comes. They will live again in freedom in the garden of the Lord. And they will walk behind the plowshare, and they will put away the sword. The chains will be broken, and all men will have their reward. Have their reward. Will you join in our crusade? Who will be strong and stand with me? Somewhere beyond the barricade, is there a world you long to see? Do you hear the people sing? Say, do you hear the distant drum? It is the future that they bring when tomorrow comes. It is the hope and joy they sing when tomorrow comes. It is the future that they bring, when tomorrow comes. Tomorrow comes. Tomorrow comes. Tomorrow comes. forgive our debtors, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory,
You know, that's such a beautiful call. It's called for peace on earth, and it seems particularly relevant today. You know, in a world where sometimes it can feel like things are falling apart, there are reminders that there's still good out there. And making those good things happen is up to each one of us. Let peace begin with me. You know, Walt Disney once said, "You can design and create and build the most wonderful place in the world, but it takes people to make that dream a reality." What Walt Disney realized was that we're all part of the same world, same journey. We're all traveling along together, and we're all traveling along through the great circle of life.
Now, Sequoia, Baba Giti Baba.
day we arrive on the planet, and blinking step into the sun.
There's more to see than can ever be seen, more to do than can ever be done.
Some say eat or be eaten, some say live and let live.
But all are agreed as they join the stampede, you should never take more than you give. It's a circle of life, and it moves us all through despair and hope, through faith and love, till we find our place on the path unwinding, in the circle of life.
Some of us fall by the wayside, and some of us soar to the stars.
And some of us sail through our troubles, and some have to live with the scars.
There's far too much to take in here, or to find that can ever be found.
But the sun rolling high through the sapphire sky keeps great and small on the endless round. It's a circle of life, and it moves us all through despair and hope, through faith and love, till we find our place on the path unwinding, in the circle of life, and it moves us all through despair and hope, through faith and love, till we find our place on the path unwinding, in the circle of life, till we find our place in the circle of
Sit down, we're not done. We'll let you stand up in a minute. We sing that they shall speak.
We sing that they shall speak, the lips in silence bound. We sing that young hearts everywhere may thrill to joy new found, may learn to know and tell the love they now in silence
like to thank all of our performers this afternoon. Laurelwood LPP. One more time. CSQ. The Classic Chordsmen. Mixology. Now let's not forget Raz Daz. And of course, your host for this afternoon, under the direction of Bruce Ott, the Twin City Harmonizers.